Hello, welcome to Man United Fan TV, the channel where we discuss everything United related. Wolves versus Man United at Wolves. Last year, Wolves beat United twice. This is payback for those defeats. The worst one being in the FA Cup when United were pretty dismal, went out tamely, which was really disappointing considering we'd beaten Chelsea and Arsenal in the previous rounds, both away from home. This year we should be a lot more confident after a 4-0 win over Chelsea. I think we'll be going into this a lot more confident with Maguire and Lindelof forming a good partnership at the back, and the new right back Wan-Bissaka is looking absolutely outstanding. I think you'll see a completely different United performance. I don't think it's going to be perfect. I still think there's a lot of work to be done on the midfield. Hopefully we'll see more of the kids. And hopefully we'll see United put in a proper performance. Win or lose or draw, hopefully United will go there, take the game to Wolves and play attacking football. That's what we want to see. In terms of Wolves' setup, they will pretty much play the way they did against us when they'd taken the lead in the FA Cup. I think they'll play a counter-attacking game where they use the three centre-backs and the two wing-backs, with the three in the midfield protecting the defence, with Dendoncker, Neves and Moutinho in the middle. Presumably that will be the way they'll set it up, with Jiminez and Diego Jota up front. Last year was different kettle of fish to this year. Last year they were knocking balls up to Jiminez and he was holding it up, causing loads of problems. We couldn't deal with him. I think we had Jones and Lindelof out that day, and we didn't deal with it. We were poor. This year, Maguire is going to be coming up against 6'5" Harry Maguire, so I think it's going to be a different outcome. He won't be holding the ball up as much as he was in the FA Cup game. I think he's going to struggle against Maguire. We'll see. He's a good player, Jiminez. I think he got 13 goals last year, which is decent. I think same as Lukaku scored for United. Diego Jota got 9 goals. So they're both reasonably potent strikers. They finished 7th. They were 9 points behind United. 15 goals less they scored than United, so they're not really a goal-scoring team. They're quite a counter-attacking, defensive team overall. They don't score many goals. They didn't score at the weekend against Leicester, apart from one which was disallowed. I think we have to watch the combination of Jiminez and Jota up front. Harry Maguire will hopefully nullify the threat of Jiminez, and I can't see us struggling too much if we do that. One thing I hope not to see is Utd Traore coming on, or even being selected in the first team, because he's a real threat. This guy's incredibly fast, strong. He's got some tricks on him. He's a real danger. Hopefully he won't be selected. He wasn't selected against Leicester at the weekend. He was on the bench and didn't come on, so fingers crossed we won't see anything of him. As I said, we need to keep an eye on the full-backs, Matt Doherty and Johnny. They had a great season, both of them last year. Both solid, both good going forward. We've got to be careful if we play the 4-3-3 that we keep an eye on their wing-backs attacking down the left and right. Lingard and Rashford will have to be aware of that. So fingers crossed we'll keep them pretty much in our pockets for the 90 minutes. In terms of United's team selection, hopefully we will put out pretty much the same team that beat Chelsea 4-0, and maybe with Pereira swapped out for somebody else. I thought he's pretty ineffective against Chelsea. Although he did do a good assist for Martial's goal, I don't think he affects the game enough. I'd rather see one of the kids like Greenwood come in. or maybe Matic. I'd rather have seen the back of Matic, to be honest, but he's a decent squad player. Failing that, probably not the ideal game to try one of the young lads like Garner, but maybe for in a home game we could try Garner and see if that works. So we'll probably go with the same team that beat Chelsea 4-0. De Gea at the back, Shaw and Wan-Bissaka left and right back, Maguire and Lindelof centre backs, the three in midfield, Pereira, Pogba, McTominay, with Lingard, Rashford and Martial up front. But in terms of how Wolves will set up, we know they'll set up playing a deep, compact, counter-attacking style. United should be going out to take the game to them. I don't think United should be playing any kind of counter-attacking game. It's not the style United are famous for. We should be out playing attacking football, going at them. We've got three individually very good strikers who can cause them a lot of damage, and we should be going out pretty confident to win the game outright. I think in terms of their danger men, Neves is probably the best of the bunch. Moutinho is probably a bit past his best now. He's not the player he was 10 years ago when he was at Monaco. He's not the same player. I don't think we need to worry too much about him in terms of an attacking threat, though obviously he's a talented player. Dendoncker is a good all-round player, bit of a workhorse, but good solid player. Neves probably the best of the three in midfield, but again he's not as amazing as people are making out and talking about United buying him in the summer. Yeah, looks a decent talented young player, but he scored 4 goals and got 3 assists last year, which isn't exactly setting the league alight. So let's not over egg the pie about how good Neves is. I think he's a good player. Jota's a good player. Jiminez is a good player, but they're not world beaters. We shouldn't be worrying about them like they were, like we're playing PSG or something. Hopefully we'll see a bit more of the kids. We'll play a high pressing game. We'll play the fast players and we'll go at them. And I think if we do that, I think United will win. I think we'll win reasonably comfortably. I've gone for 2-0 Rashford and Martial to score the goals. Tell us what you think in the comments. I'll see you next time on Man United TV, Man United Fan TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you next time.